Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today, I'm going to talk about my comic books that I had from the 80s up until the 80s, 90s, and whatever year they came out. And I got a handful of them. So we might be so this might be a kind of a long video. And my first comic book I got is the Brave and the Bold, Batman versus Nemesis from 1982. And I don't know much about this comic book. I know December it came out December 1982. So that means I was 8 months old when this book came out. And this book cost 60 cents. That's a cheap comic book. And if you were in Canada, it cost 75 cents. And if you was in the UK, it cost 20p. I wonder what 20p means. If any of you know in the comments, you can let me know what 20p means. I don't know if that was a cheap book for the time or was that as high what they was back then, 60 to 75 cents. In this book, let's see who's in the book. I see Batman. I don't know who this guy is. And this book is brand new. You get to see the new Lego thing that was coming out for Christmas. And it smells real good. Or anything they don't make real books anymore. They make real books, but they're kind of disappearing and going on digital stuff, so you could just hold a computer and read the books off. I can't. I'm not a fan of that. I think the bubble gum. I used to love that bubble gum back in the days. But let's see what else we got. More of the comic book. And I don't know much about this, but it seems real. Oh, look at it, kind of a Sergeant Rock, an old comic book from the '60s that may have come back in this comic book. That's very cool. Little Toy Army Men. This is before G.I. Joe. We had the Green Army guys. And here's some more new comic books that was supposed to be coming out. Star Frontiers. And it looks like you could join the force and everything and get a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if that address is still good nowadays. And then here's some more. They got a lot of good commercials in this book. You get a nice chuck. You get some candy bars for, let's see, I thought 19 bucks. Oh, you get a AM FM radio. Okay, so you get this radio for 19.95. That's not bad. And here's some superhero watches. Now our next book, we put this book away. Nice, got a little cover for it. This book is older. This book is I'm older than the book. Now our next book, I don't know if they're in order. Let's see what this book is. This is another. This is a Batman book. Let's see if I can find the plastic to open it with. Okay, never been opened. But it's a comic book. They are meant to men read. Now, I don't know how. Let's see what year this book was made. Let's see if they tell us. Okay, this book costs $2.50 in the U.S. It costs $3.50 in Canada, and one one see 1.50 pounds. Oh, this came out in '95, and this is one of the three books that came out in 95. Because it says, oh, this is 303, so there must be two more books that came out during that time. And this is another Batman book. So this book is about 24 years ago, 24 years old. This don't smell as good as the other books. This ain't got no smell. Could be a brand. It could be that they use um, new kind of paper. They didn't use that old comic book paper to make the new stuff. And there's no commercials in here. So this is Jazz Batman. I don't know nothing about this. The bad guy looks kind of cool. If you know anything about this book, you can leave it in the comments too. I would already know what's with this book, and if I can find the three other books to go with this, or another two other books, I might take a look at this. That's not going back in there. Okay, let's see what this one. This is Heathcliff. Now this book cost $1, and it came out. Okay, it cost $1 in the U.S. and it cost $1.25 in Canada. And that book came out October 27th. Now this looks like it must be made in the 80s because it went up $1. It went up since 1982, 40 cents. That's a big jump. This is let's see. It said 19. Yep, this is 1988. So I would have been 6 years old when this book came out. This is a 31-year-old comic book, and then you got GI Joe. They got the refrigerator. He used to be a good football player back in the 80s. And you got Elf. Got more Heathcliffs. So you can sign up and buy a bunch of Heathcliff books. And you got this nice bubble. Was that bubblegum? That's Candylicious. It looks like a, what do you call them things? Kind of like a fruit Jolly Rancher kind of type candy. Oh, look at it! You get $4 off your comic book if you hurried up before August. Okay, this came out. See, the coupon expired in August. Then this can't be. It's weird. The book say October 27th, but the coupon expired August of in August coming before October. They ripped the kids off. It looked like. See what else they got in here. Got more Heathcliff and the dog. I hope this is seeable. Cause I'm doing the bedroom edition. You see my legs for the first time. Like a YouTuber don't got legs. Yeah, if you get the DuckTales magazines, this is free just because DuckTales came out in '87. So yeah, you got a Barbie subscription. Now I did see some Barbie books on record on eBay. If you would like to hear some of that, because I got some female audience out there that I'm probably not getting to. Because I pay whatever I can find real cheap and get a lot of. So that's why you see a lot of what I got. Let's see if they got any more cup. No, Kool-Aid. I remember when I was a little kid, I used to collect the Kool-Aid package. And I used to have a big bag full of the Kool-Aid packages. They had points on the back. I never kept any of my Kool-Aid packages then. But I had so many, I could have got a big item or something. And then back in the days, they had this. They had prizes of cash that you had to call a number and hope you got one of these prizes. I never did that. No, I never did that. But I don't know if that was free or what. If it wasn't free, I wasn't gonna make that phone bill high. And here the Fruity Pebble. Back when Fruity Pebble were real popular. In our next book, this is this is Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger. Now this must be the '90s. It looks like because the comic book now is $1.50 for the U.S. and $1.95 for Canada. And this came out December 19th. So the price went up 50 cents. Right. Yep, the price went up 50 cents, but Canada price didn't go up that high. Canada price only went up 75 cents. I wonder what year this is. I used to watch this cartoon every afternoon after school. I used to watch this thing. Okay, it came out in '89, and I watched it when it first came out. Let's see if we got a year on this book. Book is kind of old. This book ain't worth nothing. This book came out in 1991. Okay. Number. Is that number? I'm not too sure the date is the December 19 or that's the book number. But it came out December 1991. It's like, okay, I think I'm getting it now. I think it's saying number 19 and it came out December. If you know how to read the comic book numbers on the cover, you can leave it in the comment. I'd love to know what I'm looking at. This is, I think, yeah, Dale. No, not Chip. The Chip had the Magnum PI shirt on, and Dale had the Indiana Jones shirt on. He even got a mission from Mars comic that was out in 1991. And I love when they enjoy this thing. Oh, look at that! A new video game, Final Fantasy. the picture look the picture look awesome. Here the new movie. This is a new comic book that was supposed to be coming out. If it did come out, I don't know. Beauty and the Beast. Oh no, it's coming out. It's coming out Thanksgiving of this year, of the year this book came out. And hit some trading cards. I remember I used to have a bunch of the Disney trading cards back when I was a little. Now, when this book came out, I was about 9 years old. So I watched a lot of these things. I don't know what grade I was in, but I was and how old I was in. The more this book's falling apart. And then our next book, I like when the comic book go up and up because you get to see the price change. Now here's some art Veronica. Okay. See. Okay, I get it now. They got numbers. The other one didn't have numbers. Okay, see this is book 107. It came out in January, and now the price went up to $1.99 for the U.S. and a $2.19 for Canada. So this must be okay. This is from 2000. So the book didn't really go up that high then, because from 1990 being $1.50 for the United States, it only went up 49 cents. But Canada, being the price it is back then, when went up a lot. went about it went about 10 cents more. So this Veronica, this must be the Archie spinoff because she was in Archie. I thought, yeah, she was in Archie because they got all the characters. And I'm glad they wrote on this old-fashioned comic book paper. Yeah, see, I never read any of the Archie and stuff. I remember the Sugar Sugar song from the '60s and all that thing is happening. And I remember there used to be a cartoon, a Saturday morning cartoon in the '60s, '70s. And I watched a new Archie cartoon. I think it was this year. I think like one or two episodes. He was a detective. Yeah, I got the hiccups now. Talking too much. And see, they got the new Sabrina game for PlayStation, uh, Game Boy Color, and DVD. No, computers. Back when the computers was a big thing back in the days, where you could play games on it. So this is Veronica, and it got all these things people wrote to the comic book. Now I'm not reading none of them. Gonna be the print is not good. If I had read this when I was younger, maybe I would have read some to you. See, they even got the game, the Nintendo 64 with the Pokemon bundle. Now that's pretty good with a little joystick. No, that's not a joystick. That's like wireless. Okay, that's a wireless joystick. So Pokemon must have been was big when this came out. Okay, let's see what our next book is. Oh, we got another. This is the same one. Okay, we got a Betty and Veronica book. Now the price went up a lot. Now this book cost $2.19 for the U.S. and Canada $2.59. And this is book 148. No, 184. That's why I didn't read that small print. This book came out 2003. So the books went up a lot from the Veronica book. Let's see. Yeah, that's a big jump. So this is the blonde-haired girl in the black-haired girl comic book. Like I said, I never read any of these. I just know that they got two women, and Veronica had the black hair in the other book, so I'm thinking she's the same character. And like I said, I love when they write on the old-fashioned comic book paper because you get that good old-fashioned comic book smell. See, then you get the whole collection. You get the Jughead and Archie, I think, bobbleheads. Yep, they're bobbleheads. And they make noises too, they say. Or they used to make noises. I don't know if they make noises still. Yeah, so this is a great book. And then they got the Sega GameCube. You get the whole Sonic the Hedgehog collection on the Sega GameCube. Oh, so let's see what the next book is. Like I said, I don't know what these books are. So I'm looking. These are an adventure to you. That they're an adventure to you, but they're really an adventure to me. I never looked at these for years. Here's Spider-Man. Peter Parker Spider-Man. This came out March. This is book number 3, and that's weird. Now the book is $1.99 for the U.S. and $2.99 for Canada, and it's got X-Men in it. Or from the pages X-Men, Iceman. Now, Iceman used to be in Spider-Man Amazing Friends, and I have no clue what year this is. Let's find out together what year this book is. Okay, this book came out in 1999. That's why the book is cheap. Okay, that makes sense. Now, see, they got Blade for VCR, a VHS, and DVD. This book is old. Let's see if we can jump in this thing real good. Here we go. That's not clear. Oh, here we go. If the picture's too dark, my camera won't pick up on it. You won't see no picture. Yeah, see? Now, I don't know nothing about this Spider-Man book. See, they got Doctor Strange. He's see. They got a new comic book, Doctor Strange, that's supposed to be coming out when this book came out. December 16th. I don't know if it made it. See, they got some violent scenes in this book. Unless that's not, unless that guy supposed to be made like a skeleton. And they got the old-fashioned milk commercial. When I was a kid, you saw this thing on Nebby's thing. Well, not this guy, but the milk mustache. It was on every commercial, every highway sign, every comic book. I wonder who this poor guy is. The other, this is, I don't know who he is. Well, if you know who this guy is, this is a plus. You can leave it in the comic, because I have no clue who that guy is. Now we go to these comic books. Blood Bloodstrike. Now this book only costs $1.95 for the U.S. and $2.65 for Canada. I don't know why it costs so much now in Canada. This book is almost $3. And let's see, when did this book come out? This must be number 4 because it got 4 next to October. Yep. Okay. Number 4. This came out in 1993. So was this book kind of hard to find, and that's why it costs so much in Canada? Because this book is, and they're using that paper I hate. They're using that glossy paper. The glossy paper is good because when this gets wet, the pages are so readable. You get wet, the old-fashioned comic book paper, your whole book destroyed. This book is more violent than kind of like the last book we was reading or showing. Uh, you got a lot of gun violence in this one. Now, I don't mind violence, but I just when I didn't expect it in comic book version. But like I said, I never read this one, so me looking at it for the first time kind of shocking. And this ain't got no commercial in it, but it looks like a kind of a X-Men ripoff. He got like a Wolverine kind of character. You got like a Mortal Kombat kind of character with the 6 arms. Now I don't know anything about this, but if you know anything about this comic book, you can leave it in the comment. Now we got another one. This came out in May. This is number 11. This cost $2.25 in the United States and $3.10 in Canada. And this is, yeah, I know you can't see the name, but this is another. See, this is armor, armor something. This is a part. This is a two-part book. I got the second half of it. This is like this. Let's see. They're showing the old NBA Jam from Sega Genesis. I used to play this game, not a lot, but I used to play it. I think I got it in my video game collection still. Oh, they even got the Spider-Man video game for Sega and Super Nintendo. I never played that one before. Wish we had a year for this. Let's see. All they do is talk about the year the games came out, but not the year the book came out. How is that? Oh, here we go. Okay, this book came out in '95. That's a high jump then. Why were these books so high? Because the other book I showed you was from 90, 93. It didn't cost this much. Now, I don't remember how I got these books. I don't know if I paid money I would get when you got money to go to the candy store. And instead of buying candy, you buy a comic book to read. Or that somebody give me this comic book. Let's see. Let's see what the next book is. We got a handful. We got 3 more books to talk about. Nah, this is Cyborg Force. Oh, look at that look at that cover. You should be able to see that off my crappy screen. Now this is okay. This is number 4. It costs $2.50 in the okay. It costs $2.50 in the United States. Cost $3.15 in Canada. It came out in July. I think the comic books are just dusty. They're making me cough now. Let's see. They made 4 of these books. I got part 4. What is with me getting only the last book? This came out in 1993. I'm just curious why these violent books cost so much money. And to look this up, it would take me forever. But now this book is on kind of glossy, old-fashioned paper. But it looks pretty good. Of course, this is the last storyline. Now, if I had done this on my telephone, you would got to hear the wind outside. The wind is blown like crazy. And I hope I can get through this video without blowing my computer off. Yeah. Let's try. Okay, now we got this one, Young Blood. This is the second book. This is July. See, 250 U.S. 350. Wait, 250 U.S. 315 Canada. I'm thinking this must be a 95 book too. There's so much money. Yeah, no, this is 90. This is 93. Boy, look at that nice book. It looks like a Captain America kind of superhero or bad guy. I don't know if he's a bad or good guy. Like I said, I'm not reading none of these comic books because the print too small, and and that's all the print too small. Or we would have a very long video if I had to read these small print. And then the power might go off, and then we have nothing to show. That took too long to read the small print. I don't know why that's upside down, but I didn't film these things. Now I don't know if these comic books how popular they was. I never heard of these heard these until now. These split in image, the ego, the greed, the gimmick. This is a strange book. It looks like a comedy book. And this is $1.95 in the US and $2.49 in Canada. And it came out in March. This is like #1. This is like the first book ever made. Hey, that's nice. Yep. This is the first book. This came out in 1993. Hey, I got my first book. Because I don't know anything about these comic books. Oh, I know they're ridiculously high. Oh, this is not bad. This is the $1.95. So I don't know if I bought this or I got given to me for birthday, Christmas, or just being a good boy. Our last book now. We made it to the end. Let's see if we can open it now. Okay, this book is The Unseen Hand. This is book number 3. Cost $2.50 in the US, $3.50 in Canada. This is a DC comic. And it came out November 96. And it's on that glassy paper. Trying to find you a nice print. Okay. We got a commercial. The movie Heat comes out on pay-per-view. I don't get to go on your cable and buy it. Let's see what else we got. Trying to show you good pictures. Like, not good pictures, good colorful pictures so I can show it on my camera. This webcam does not do dark pictures too good. And I have no clue what's about this book. And I would have to figure it out and read it. And I don't want to read it. And then the new TV show comes out, Sliders, comes out September 20th on Fox 61. Who would remember this TV show? About them hopping into different portals and trying to find out how to get back to their own portal. So that's all my comic books. So if you know any of them books, leave it in the comment, and I'll have a fun time reading them. So please like, subscribe, share. Right, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And we'll have another episode coming out real soon.